All right, story started.
Mikey always tells me just do it. I came up here. I got my life water, you know, in case my life needs to swish between my eyes, you know. Just one thing I want to say before I start, you know, none of this is meant to be offensive, and I know with our society everything's offensive, but none of it is meant to be offensive. So just enjoy it, you know, go along with the ride. So obviously, the first thing I'm going to talk about is food, you know. I just gotta get that all out there. Oh, good stuff. And so I always think of things like maybe I should open up some restaurants, you know. Maybe that guy needs to be a chef, you know, based on stereotypes at least. That guy's got to be a chef, so maybe I should open up a restaurant. So I was thinking, I can open up a Christian pizza parlor, and I can call it Jesus Crust. Pizza worth dying for. Wait, hold up. The real trick is, it takes the crust 3 days to rise, right? You know, I'm from up there, up in Youngstown. Sometimes a little bit. Real trooper down there, you know. Real trooper there, at least. All right, well, there's some other things that I obviously like besides food. Or there's actually a lot of things that I hate. I gave a sermon today. There's a lot of things that I hate. And Jesus talked about hating my sermon, so I think I can hate a few things. Like, I don't have to like everything. And one of the things that I hate is running. All right. It should be taken out of the dictionary. You know, at the University of Wisconsin, I don't know if you heard, a club came up with a list of words that you should not say. And it was like all these weird words that no one ever says on a college campus. Like, it didn't make any sense. And I think maybe we should add the word running on there. Like, you can't say it in a positive way, at least. Like, you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm going on a fun run, here we go. That's not fun. You don't want to see me run either. I'm sorry about that. That might have been disturbing. I also have some fears, you know. I had some fears. I was always afraid when I was, it's kind of disturbing, you know, explicit, not really, but why not say it, why not? And I always thought when I was younger that when I was sitting and I was using the restroom, an alligator was going to come up and it was just going to snatch my butt or something. It was always really scary. Like, I went to Disney World one time. I gotta say, Disney World is the only place you can go where you can sweat your butt off all day long and still gain weight. It's like... My girl came up last time, you know, she talked about Disney. She's absolutely right. I was like, I totally relate. You know what else? There's some things that I also discard, like carbs. I avoid looking at labels on things. And like, if I pick up a bag of chips, my mom's like, I don't know if you should eat that. I was like, don't worry, I'm not looking at the label. I know how many calories I'm not eating. I know it's not up to 1,000, so I think I'm good for now. We got a strong, we have a lot of different things going on in my family, and we got a lot of different things going on in my church family. And a lot of us know this story, but for some reason I'm very clumsy. Sometimes I just and I just fall. And I was doing the curtains in this play.
Yes.
I started over here. And I had my friend Alex. Where you at? Where you at, Alex? There we got Alex. And he was running the other curtains. And the scene closed. The scene was done, so we closed the curtains, like running. Sorry again. We were running, and he was like, "Man, I'm having some real issues with my curtain. You need to come check it out." I'm like, "Alex, stop it! It's a plate. I need to get through this." And I'm like, after so many times, he kept asking me. I was like, "Yeah, I'll go over and check it out." So I walked over, go check it out, because I don't run. And I looked up, and I'm like, "Alex, nothing is wrong with your curtain." And as I say that, the curtains began to open. And then the nightmare began. It was a dark and scary night. It was dark all over the stage. Let me get you a setup here. We had a random couch like right here, you know. Then we had a futon. Let's use this for a second. We had a futon, you know, and that was kind of dead center. Except, unlike this table, there was no bottom. It was a little weird. I guess our church ran out of money for a few days. And then we had another couch over here. And they were about to start the scene. But I'm thinking, you know, Micah, where's Micah at? We got Micah right here. I gotta give him a shout out. I was thinking he could see me. He was up in the sound booth. And I was like, all right, he won't bring up the lights till I get across. He can see me, right?
I was wrong.
Nope.
And I began to walk across, and I kind of had that like, oh, you know, but I didn't trip. I like caught myself. Sorry again, by the way. And I kind of caught myself, and the lights were still down, so it was still good. I was like, all right, I'm almost there. And sometimes, you know, normally there's only 4 legs, so you only have off a little bit off the ground. And now it was all completely on the ground. And I just decided to put my foot right there, and it was like, And as I was there, I was face down. Sorry for this view. I was face down. 3 characters were sitting right here. It was a really tender topic, like suicide. Then the spotlight came up. And there I was, still laying there. And the characters were all laughing. The audience was all laughing, just like you guys. Then we had a high top table like right here. I tripped over that too.